fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gabba. It's Wednesday. That means it's time for Wednesday Night Dynamite. It looks like we got the Hardys going up against the Gunn Club. Should see how this one turns out. In the old days, it had been the Hardys for sure, but this one, the Gunn Club's pretty good.
They're young. I'm Dalitha. That's Travis, by the way, if you're new hanging out in the back of the chat. It's AEW Dynamite time. It's Wednesday.
So you know it's good.
We got people in the chat. We got Walter in the chat. We got Pukla in there. Harley. Hey, guys. How's it going? How's the beginning of your week? Let's see if Walter won some gift cards or anything for winning bingo. Looks like he did. He's talking about who's on commentary. He did win two $5 Starbucks gift cards. Congratulations, Walter.
Hey, that's enough for a cup of coffee.
Walter wants the Hardys to win, and Harley in here says, hello, friends. Pukla says, Forbidden Door
Governor.
Week. Hey, kids, do you like violence? What kind of violence?
Yes, we like all kinds of violence. All right, the Hardys with the double chop right there. I did not time this match. I guess I could start it now.
It's brother against brother.
They're not against.
Sibling against sibling.
The brothers on each other's side.
Second generation against second generation.
I don't even think that works. I don't think the Hardys are second generation. They're generational talent, but they're not second generation.
Harley telling telling Walter, good job at bingo. Or I was like, good AEW Dynamite tonight, the AEW Collision Saturday. People is all like, just some wholesome pizza cutter kind. Ooh, pizza cutter violence. Do they slice somebody's fingers off?
Yeah, that's some violence.
I want to see the violence.
With a cheese grater, or a pizza cutter.
Mm-hmm.
It could get pretty ugly.
Question. Is it the kind of pizza cutter you have at home that goes spinny spinny?
No, it's that.
Or is it that pizza cutter?
Yeah. It's the teeter-totter one.
Teeter-totter pizza cutter.
That one's a lot meaner.
I think they should have to cut their pizzas with machetes.
I agree. Also makes the, when you say pizza cutter, more interesting.
Yes.
It's a pizza cutter kind. Jason Voorhees in the back. Well, everybody needs a job.
Walter says, thanks, Harley. And also Forbidden Door coming up. Yeah, you and Piccola are all about it. Piccola says, imagine Matt Hardy's kid versus one of Roman's kids in WrestleMania 55.
Boom.
There you go. The next generation. 20 years from now.
All sorts of crazy. You don't become World Tag Team Champions by accident. Is that true?
Really? Not by accident? That's strange.
It's not like getting pregnant or something.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure
oops.
it's deliberate.
Oops. All right. Well, Jeff Hardy's in there. Jeff isn't as exciting as he used to be. Like,
This is as
I
exciting
feel-
as a $2 whore at a Fright Night.
Aaron? $2, huh?
$2 whore at a Fright Night earring of a midnight matinee of dildos.
$2. It's an interesting price. I feel like $2 is like from the 1800s. They have $2 whores in modern day?
Sure. They don't know
Like
their
a-
worth.
Like a pirate hooker?
Pickle's like, fun fact, I have cosplayed as Jeff Hardy for a library convention.
Nice.
It's a weird thing to cosplay for
Did you get
a
a
library
DUI?
convention.
I said, did you get a DUI?
Did you go to rehab?
I've never cosplayed him. You know, I've never had a DUI myself, but I do like the Hardys.
Which face paint did you go with? I hear there's different kinds. Walter's like, Tommy Dreamer has cancer. I'm sending prayers.
Oh, that's too bad.
Who's Tommy Dreamer?
There's no way you would know who he is. I think we've seen him on something once, but he's just a wrestler. Kind of looks like Matt Hardy, body type.
Old school?
Yeah, he wrestled in ECW and whatever, Impact or whatever.
Oh, okay. Mr. Alex in the chat. Hey, Mr. Alex.
Hello,
Says,
Alex.
I hear rumor of possibility of CM Punk versus MJF and All In.
I'm assuming that's where they're going with it, since that's what CM Punk brought up when he had his belt, what he brought back in his little bag.
His bag belt.
He just said that he's never been beat for it. He's the champion until he's pinned. And that's where they were going anyways, so it's all good. What just happened?
They died.
Did he
Pickles like I cut up some socks and use them as arm warmers. That's probably the best way to do it.
That is the best way to do it.
Did you have the whole fishnet shirt and the Jinko jeans or pants
Forgot about this.
with the Doc Martens shoes? Those aren't really Doc Martens. Those are some weird boots, but
There's
Doc Martens would work.
Yeah. Oh! Popped him up, dropped him down. Swanton, here it comes. Or yeah, twist of fate. Sorry, my bad. Somebody coming down? What's that?
Oh God.
It's Juice World.
I think
Juice Robinson. You wouldn't know him.
I think that Jeff Hardy might be broken. He got pushed off that top rope. That
It's
weird
over.
faced guy.
The Guns are gonna win this.
Oh my God, they're gonna win?
They did. Jeff
What?
Hardy gets pinned. It's absurd. The absurdity of this.
It's thanks to those weird guys.
Yeah, Robinson and what's his name?
Chainsaw guy. Switchblade, that's right.
Chainsaw. Bone saw. Yes, him. The Switchblade. Like on I Spy. The leafy bug. Call it the Switchblade. It's the leaf. What do you know about the leafy bug, sissy?
It's the only part of the show that's any good.
No, that's not true at all. That's
True.
Oh, the show's funny.
No,
We should
it's
have a
wrong.
stakeout. Because she, like, sleeps with people. She has stakeouts. So the whole time he's like, oh, it sounds like a perfect stakeout situation. Like, no, this is not a stakeout. Ooh, stakeout. Is that a quarter?
There's a quarter on the ground.
I think he punched him with a thing of quarters.
Oh.
A
He
loaded-
tried to use all of his spare change.
He had a loaded
but
right hand.
he lost it because it's not in his brain anymore. People says Tommy Dreamer was known as the innovator of violence and has his own house of horrors. Indie promotion up in New Jersey. Is that why you're asking about, hey kids, do you like violence? Is that because of him? Hey, it's FTR. They came down there. It's a melee of weirdos.
There's a lot of people out there. What's his name showed up too?
Oh,
Ricky Stark.
I was like, who is that guy? It's Ricky Starks. Or I was like, good at Jeff Hardy using his moves, not slipping on the rope. And Pukol says, I wish I had cool Doc Martens. Walter says, boo, the Guns won. And Pukol's like, oh yeah, Bonesaw.
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 Now who?
Ugh.
Oh, they got Punk. The Punkers on here.
I think I'm going to go away and choke out my popcorn. Thank you.
I think they should have played his music. Are they in Chi-Con? Is that why they're doing that? He's
Are they
kicking
still in
some ass
Chicago?
in here, they said.
I was like, boo, the
Oh,
Guns
Punk
won.
fell.
People was like, oh yeah, Bonesaw. Daz is in the chat. Hey Daz, good to see you. Says Big Up, do you think we get more matches announced for Forbidden Door tonight or on Rampage?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's coming up on, what, Saturday or... It's the 25th, whenever that is. Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Sunday.
CM Punk clears the ring out single-handedly.
Punk! He says in a weird, scrackly voice. Walter's like, yes, fight. People's like, oh, not really. I was just spitting Eminem lyrics. Oh. It's funny because it did tie in with your information about Tommy Dreamer. So just thought it might be, related. Not official till you throw a
Next
chair.
week on Collision or this week on Collision? I just wonder why they didn't play his music.
It's not official till a chair's thrown. I feel like he has no clue what's happening. Piccolo says it's a pure 6 brawl like the good old days. I feel like that crowd doesn't really give a flying fuck. There's not a lot of people in the crowd that look excited about this, so I'm not sure what's happening.
That's just how it is.
Oh no. Everybody wants to say how great he is.
Hey, their ticket sales went up.
They what?
Their ticket sales have went up. Mark Briscoe. Oh, shit.
Nobody cared. This whole story is stupid.
Yeah, the concession stand brawl.
I missed out on my popcorn. I didn't make it to my mouth. There it goes. I'm it. So it literally is about throwing food at people.
Yeah.
How dumb.
Yeah, it's a concession stand brawl.
It hasn't started?
Well, that's that.
Oh my god, who cares? Who asked? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? There it is. It's official. It's underway. Jeff Jarrett and that guy.
Briscoe.
Yeah, Briscoe.
He said his name like 20 times. Feels like Punk saving Hardy. Pretty ironic. Haha. Well, actually, Punk didn't save them. Starks and the FTR came down first and saved them.
This is one of the most dangerous matches that you'll ever see.
So dangerous. Mark Briscoe, that's his name. Mark. Dad says next week Collision they have announced. Walter says CM Punk has a Danhausen t-shirt. People says, yay, the Jim Cornette head's in the crowd. Walter says AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, looks different.
Well, of course she does. She's 10 years older.
What did you expect her to look like, Walter? I don't even know what she looks like. I've never seen her. Walter says, I mean, I've seen her when she was AJ Lee, but I haven't seen her since she left wrestling. I have no idea what she looks like. Walter's like, Jeff Jarrett and Mark wrestling backstage. Yes. And John Sparklin is in the chat. Hey, John says, what's up in here?
Up in here. Just watching some wrestling.
Harley's like, what the fuck is going on?
There is a big brawl in the back.
Stand match. Hello. They're throwing food at each other. It's disgusting.
So Briscoe's trying to pick up a table while he's standing on it.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Nobody.
I wonder if he has any brain cells there.
I don't think so.
What the fuck? Like,
I'm gonna stand on
I
this. and
can't
see if
get
I
it
can-
up. I don't
understand why I can't pick this piece of wood up. It's so weird.
Usually they just lift right up. I don't have any problems with them.
Who's this bitch?
Is that a woman?
Oh,
It's Jeff Jarrett's wife. She was married to Kurt Angle for years.
that poor man.
Are you talking about Jeff Jarrett's wife?
No, I'm talking about Kurt Angle.
Oh. Oh, God. Mustard in the hair, hot dogs in the hair.
People's like, the carnies are pissed. Who are the carnies and why are they mad? Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla. She says, hey. Vindicator is in the chat as well. Hey, Vin says, just in time to see my favorite match that will occur this month, hoping the pinfall only comes by eating chocolate.
Wait, now somebody else threw him off. Who was that? Oh, that's that little guy
from his little group.
Where's the giant?
Well, her says, hey, Ayla. Ayla says, hi, Walter. Pico's like, sup, Ayla. It's like, sup, Fat Lisa. And Vindicator's like, Walter. Nobody named Ayla actually exists. Walter says, concession stands. Watch out at AEW. They're only going to do it at the little hot dog stand they pre-made. It's fine, Walter.
Yeah.
Ayla's like, Walter, don't listen to Vin. He's a fake. Picola says, Punk had a great quote after Espen asked whether AJ Lee would come back for one more match. Yeah.
What'd he say?
Did he quote somebody else? Walter says, it's the outcast. Boo. Vindicator says, Jarrett wife should have stayed home in the kitchen making sandwiches.
Has she ever been one of those wives?
And Ayla's like, Dalitha, Travis, can I borrow some tables for Sunday? I can bring them back Sunday evening, Oz's birthday party.
I'm trying to think if I have any.
Oh, did we get rid of all of our tables now?
I think I have two.
Nice.
Well, one got hit by a tree. Remember when the tree branch fell on it?
Oh, that's sad.
But I think I do have two.
Walter says, wait, another new guy? Is it because you left the table up when you should have probably put it away?
Oh, it just fell. Tree branch went.
Why was your table there?
Because it was right there where the tree branch fell.
Do you even have a table available, or do you have crap all over them?
That's the one. The one that I have crap on is the one that's broken. It's all bent down on one side because a tree branch fell on it.
Mm. What happened to the table?
It was under a tree and a branch fell down on it.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
Yeah, it was right where the tree branch landed.
So what happened to the table?
It had got hit by a tree branch. There's a little hole in it, too, because one of the knots, or like a branch from the tree, like, and so there's a hole.
Impaled it?
Uh-huh. And it bent the legs. So the legs went like, this is a strong-ass table, though, because it held that branch up, and that branch was heavy.
That's awesome.
Because of the falling. That's why it fell, because it was so heavy.
Because what happened to the table?
The table?
Uh-huh.
It got hit by a branch that fell.
Anyways, Ayla, so that's the story. We might have a table, but one of them got hit by a branch.
That fell from a tree.
Oh, Walter says, wait, another new guy? Yeah, all the new ones. Pickle's like, he said she would really get in shape, and I like her thick.
But she was in shape. Like, I mean, at least on social media when she was posting pictures, she was shredded.
So we're saying, so what Punk is saying is he says that his wife is fat when she's in shape?
Oh, he likes her thick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Picola said, he said, she would really get in shape, and I like her thick.
Right. I understand that. Understandable.
So what he's saying,
Because he doesn't like her ripped.
he doesn't like her to look better than him because he forgot how to go to a gym, and she can do better and look better than him, but he likes her to be fat and out of shape so he doesn't look like such a bag of milk.
You're so weird. Hey, they moved their way down to the ring, guys. This is a true story. This was a concession stand match, and now they're in the squared circle.
Why isn't it still a concession stand? Why does that guy still have his arms on the table?
Because that's where he's sitting.
Well, that guy said, move your shit. And he's like,
Is that Arn?
I don't know who it is.
Oh, it's a Papa Briscoe. I thought they were friends.
They're not anymore. Everybody hates
Oh,
everybody.
Papa Briscoe just chokeslammed him through a table. Plot twist. Papa Briscoe's the same age as JJ.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, Jarrett! She went right after his nuts. Thank you very much. She got out of the ring.
Pickle's like, hey, Travis, let me borrow $20. What are you going to spend it on, Pickle? Porn? Huh? You going to spend it on porn and drugs? Okay. We'll give you $20.
I mean, if that's what you're using it for.
If you're using it for something responsible, I am not giving you money. That's ridiculous. Walter says, okay, at 9:15, I'm here Friday for SmackDown. Still in chat. There's like, digging Travis to your tables, and my legs don't have a good history with trees. Yeah, but see, the table didn't need stitches. And it's probably not afraid of trees like you are.
Oh, look at Singh.
Look at him.
Oh,
What are we looking
look at all these luchadors come down
Where are all
to attack
these
him.
people here? This is not what concession stands are about. Concession stands aren't about
Oh!
people. It's about food. It's weird. It's like, well, I need them. Got hit by a tree, sure. Just one of them. Pickle's like, it's for like party favors.
Oh,
It was like, Fat Lisa, borrow me $30. Vindicator says, just go on a picnic, Darla. You don't need tables for those. Harley says, hello, Ella. And Sophie says, WWE announced a pay-per-view in October. Yep. And Vindicator says, I don't care, Sophie. WWE 23 pay-per-view have been lousy. Pickle's like, hey, it's Sophie. Vindicator's like, Jarrett got mustard and finally coiffed hair. It was like, my year is not picnic appropriate. Still working on burrweed problems.
yeah, that's a long process, unless you burn them all out.
So the Briscoe people won.
Yeah,
I didn't even see what happened.
it was a one-on-one match, so not Briscoe people. It was just Briscoe beat JJ. It didn't look like a one-on-one match, but it really was.
Pretty sure the Briscoe people won all that.
They did. I watched him pin him. It's right there. He just did it. And just won. Don Callis.
But why do you need tables? If are you not doing it at a park or something? Pickle says Jarrett could be older. Yard, not year. Silly but actually accurate. Pickle says, oh my gosh, I would never. Yeah, you would, Pickle. We know it. Hey, it's these wackos. John Sparkland says she chopped him low blow. That's nuts. So he was like, see ya, bye, see you Friday, bye. Vindicator says Jalitha, mind his permanent residence in the gutter. What? No way. Vindicator's like, well, some tables come from trees, so there's that. That's when you get revenge. And this says, I forgot just, how much Vin fears trees. Travis, next time, trigger warning for Vin's sake. Pickle says, yikes, it feels like Briscoe won the world title. So dumb.
He did. He beat Jeff Jarrett. That's a big deal. Said no one.
But you just said it.
That it's a big deal?
Pickle said it too.
I'm a stan.
It says, we thought about burning our yard, but our neighbor turned out to be a Karen. We were burning some branches and such, and she called the fire station for a tire fire. No, I didn't get a park in the time, and the school district booked the parks for the lunch program thing. On a Sunday?
They can't book it on a Sunday.
They don't book shit on Sundays.
There's no food on Sundays. Just do it at the park over here. That Hawthorne Park. There's like 2 or 3 picnic tables like right next to each other. I mean, you can also take tables there too. And there's like a creek that runs
Our
through.
children could drown in.
It's that deep.
It'll be fine. They could drown in that.
Oh, lifeguard. Let the little blue boy get me fired again.
Yeah.
Amateur and a coward. All sorts of amateur cowards.
So, Ayla, did you guys get fined for not having a burn permit?
So when you're burning branches, you have to make sure there's flames the whole time.
Yeah.
So you need to get a fire with flames, so dead wood. Then you can throw live stuff on it, but you have to have flames because if you don't, it'll smoke. Why it's drying out before it actually goes into flames. So you need your fire first, and you can burn your garbage. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have a fire in your backyard. Just keep it small. Shit, my neighbors do it, and I do it all the time. And I have burned things like tires before. I threw a tarp in it one time, and it was the blackest smoke that I had seen in my life. And nobody ever called on me.
Well, unless there's like a... Oh, it was in the way of her word and I couldn't see it.
Oh.
Well, unless there's a no burn thing happening in the city, they can't tell you. Like, it doesn't matter how many times they call. Like, you can burn.
Yeah.
Within city limits.
I think you can have a small fire anytime you want to. Mm-hmm. Like a controlled burn.
Yeah. As long as it's in a barrel or a tub or...
Shit,
and you have running water, like, on...
My neighbors borrow my torch to burn shit, so nobody here is going to call.
Okay.
Like, hey, can I borrow that? Sure. And then they don't bring it back.
Silly neighbors. For like a year.
What if I want to melt snow with it?
John says Sophie left before her 100th question. It's Wednesday. Sophie might be back later. Holly says that match was lame. No shit, it was.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good matches on tonight so far.
Ella says we're doing it in the yard. We just need tables. Won't be a huge amount of people. So you have a sticker problem.
Oh.
And you expect people to come over and hang out in your yard?
Like kids playing around in your yard? Just go to the park. It's right there.
That sounds terrible.
They even have soccer goals set up. In between what I thought was me
People's like, how quickly do fire trucks get to your house? John says, do the party at the beach, Ayla. Pukol says, yeah, Florida's next door to Idaho, remember? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's like, probably fast. Not sure what time she called, though, but I have ring footage of the fire truck here. No, they said we could keep burning. You could? Yeah. It says, I would do a beach party, but I'm afraid of fish. Pukol says, you mean sharks? And John says, that's fishy. Pickle's like, ooh, that frozen Fanta looks yummy. There's a frozen Fanta?
You know, and where the school is, they put in new playground equipment there, over here, where the school is.
Hawthorne? Or not?
Yeah, it's Whale Call.
This elementary school?
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, they put a brand new playground. So you know where their playground is? Mm-hmm. It's there, but they put a new one in next to it.
When did they do that?
I don't know. It's there. I've seen it. It's
That's
big,
weird.
big slide, and it's all like that plastic, that hard plastic. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. When I was a young father, I would take McKenna over there, but she doesn't like to do that stuff anymore.
It was like we had a hose going. We had it far enough away from the houses. We have an above ground fire pit. We're not completely stupid. Well, we didn't say you were, but Karen seemed to think you were.
Woo! Jericho! Get your popcorn right.
I'm almost done.
Popcorn's gone. How are you going to enjoy the match?
I'm just trying to eat my popcorn and forget there's a match.
You can't forget there's a Jericho match. It's a trios tag team match.
It looks like, aren't sharks fish? Maybe.
I don't think they are.
People says no shark
I don't know that.
sharks are manatees. Jellyfish are fish. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's like gas laughing. It's actually not terrible. We used vinegar on them, so they're actually dead and dried out. So they just crunch under your feet. It sounds terrible to me. Definitely not flip-flop type of walking.
Yeah. Like I said, you can do it at the park over there. Especially where the school one is. And they have that place that's under... They have a canopy there.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just do stuff at the park?
You can do whatever you want. That's what I don't understand. You don't have to use the picnic tables. But like I said, across that park, because there's two parks there. Ayla knows
even
this
if
area,
you used a picnic table, though. Like, I see people doing party. You don't have to like call this like, hey, can we play at the park over here with our group of people?
No, it's private or public property. You're fine.
I don't understand why.
And if we brought our own tables, you could just set them up anywhere. Like, you don't have to do it under theirs. I got canopies too. Just do it right over here at the
window
school.
blow. Bought by canopy.
Well, there's canopy of trees too. In that area right there, that whole thing's under trees. Those massive trees.
Mm-hmm.
Although you probably don't want to be under those trees when the wind's blowing. But. Are we sure there's going to be wind?
It's Idaho.
If the wind stopped, the buildings would fall down. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wacko.
Yeah, this guy. Minoru Suzuki. I could read his last name because it's a motorcycle.
Pickle's like, must be having a heat stroke, yes. It's like, oh, that actually makes sense, Fat Lisa. And Pickle says, which part? Allin. Vindicator says, what's funny is Philip Jack has told many lies in his life.
Yeah, at least 3.
Yeah. It is like all of it, Fat Lisa. Vindicator says, Travis, you think AEW creatives will shock people and have Chris lose the title quickly tonight, just like Wardlow on Saturday?
No.
I feel like they think the women's is different. Ayla's like, everything is terrible. Ayla's like, oh, Sammy is excited to partner up. And John says, Vin, Sophia's rubbing off on you. Vindicator's like, how, John? And Ayla says, I just feel better about reserving a park mainly because other people had already reserved it. And if you're setting up your party where they're having a party, but yeah, if you brought your own table, you could just pick your own spot. So the part we're talking about doesn't have like reservation spots.
It's a school.
Well, it's not just the school. I'm not talking about the school. I'm talking about even
Over
if
there.
you did it over there where you
Across the
feed the
park.
squirrels across from Hawthorne
By the baseball field,
Middle
basically.
School.
There's baseball
Ayla
field,
is what
too.
I'm talking about. Wonder if you just did it there
Yeah, and you could do it by the road.
on
'cause
Sunday.
There's the baseball fields by the road. There's the 2 of them.
I don't know if they have a lot of games, and sometimes they have soccer games and stuff, but I don't know if they have anything on Sunday.
They're not going to do games on Sunday.
But nobody reserves a whole fucking park.
Not that. Like,
And
especially
those
on
don't
each
have
side.
like reserved spots. Like I see people do parties there all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was during the weekdays, then yeah, they do the school lunch at like 11 to 1, I think, or something. There, but only on the one side. You could still do it on the other side, but you're not doing it that way anyways. I'm just saying that.
But it's on a Sunday. There aren't going to be lunches.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Anyways, I don't remember.
But even if it
on
was
the
on a
weekend.
Monday, is what I'm getting at.
I don't remember us sending
The other
McKenna
side.
and Jacob over there for lunches on a Sunday.
No, they didn't do that. It was just Monday through Friday.
Right.
So the kids had to starve on weekend? Just kidding.
Exactly.
If the parents were poor. And are they still doing that program?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know why they wouldn't, but...
Harley says no offer of violence, but I would have set the neighbor on fire. Vindicator's like, I'm excited to take a 30-minute break so I don't have to watch Sammy partner up. But why? It's just so amazing right now.
I don't even know who's with him. Who's this dude in the green pants? With the green flames or whatever those are? Do we know this guy?
Probably, I don't know.
It's Darius Martin. I guess they had to put him on some team because now he's healthy and his brother's hurt.
They're like, well, we need to put him somewhere, I guess.
Oh, Jericho.
Oh, my
So
fucking
good.
stupid.
So good.
I'm going to leave. This is dumb. Feels like, I know, right? There's people that just take your fun away. It was like Vin laughing, or should I say Sophie 2.0? Feels like Suzuki Gunn is back. Oh, God. And John's laughing, and Veneer's like, oh, no, I'm not seeing it, guys. Me and Sophie are just like oil and vinegar. Chris says, my boy Suzuki back on AEW. Nice to see you in the chat, Chris. Ayla says, you had me at Squirrel. John's like, Sunday Squirrel Party, book it. Pickle's like, oh, I can't believe Suzuki is fighting.
What is funny is I do feed the squirrels there all week.
I know, that's why I said that.
And there's crows. I have a couple crows that are mine over there.
John says, I'll bring some nuts. Hale's like, okay, Sophie 2.0.
I've got a garbage can full of nuts. I thank you.
Yeah.
Is this almost over?
I don't know, but I hope so.
I do like hanging out with these people, but this match is dead.
I do want to miss all the seconds. Thank you
Lee
so
Moriarty?
much for helping me miss all of the seconds of nothing. A piece of candy.
Look up. My new hat.
Nice.
It's got cleavage. Do you know what's good? This feels right.
How's that?
Mad Max in the Thunderdome.
Mad Max in the Thunderdome.
How many was that? 2?
One bag.
One bag. 2 Alpha Juniors.
Pickle's like, let's see, filler. Yes. And Vinegar says, Dara, you scared Sophia away. You two used to be cyber sisters. 2 peas in a pod. It was like, that's before you and Sophie started dating.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. Poor Ben. He's going to run away from being teased too much.
Voodoo. You excited for that one?
Is he looking for a dial-up phone?
The Dial of Destiny, yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
It's my message.
Vindicator's like, John says, Vin equals Sophie 2.0. Vindicator says, Daria is your buddy John and reincarnation of Matt. I don't think so. What doesn't come through the screen? What is it?
A baseball foul ball.
Ooh, what you gonna put it on?
Just another game.
Ooh, real baseball. Real baseball instead of the fake
It's got
stuff.
4 games on.
That's crazy.
All sorts of pictures. It actually looks like it goes together.
That one has a rain delay. The Braves at the Phillies. Start time to be determined. Oh, God.
All those are too small for me to see. Colorado is losing to Cincinnati 5-3.
Pickles like Harrison Ford and Tom Cruise in back-to-back summers. Yeah. Mission Impossible and Indiana Jones. Vindicator's like, maybe John is just Robbie's secondary account trolling us. He was like, I don't know, maybe. But he's not as funny.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God they changed it to somebody else. They're like, let's put it over on this game real quick.
Switch this over. This is a better game.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Shopping.
No, seriously, they put it on an actual game so we didn't have to listen to her talk.
No, they didn't. It's
yes,
still
they
the
did.
Same thing. See?
No, they put it on the red one. It's up in the upper corner.
I get it, but it's still 4 TVs. It's
I
too
understand.
small for me to see.
But what they did is they took it off her yakking.
Right. I was going to turn it back over to the wrestling. Anyways.
Oh, you probably better. It's back from picture in picture.
Yeah. Is that Action and Andretti?
How would I know who this is? Probably. Oh, yeah. It's that AA guy. Weirdo.
They call him Double A.
Blah, blah, blah,
Actually, they
blah,
don't, but
blah,
I
blah,
do.
blah.
Whoa!
Walter
that's
wants Jericho's team to win. What? That's crazy weird. John says LOL. Ayla's like, looking. Ha ha ha. Pico's like, who else is going to take our money? Terminator 11? Yes. I think so. And then Walter says, good AEW wrestling matches. I'm glad you think so, Walter. Somebody has to. John says, I'm 2 feet taller than Ravi.
Uh-oh. Sammy. Whoa! Double cutter. Cody cutter.
Oh, yeah, what am I doing? I promised to leave that at break. Okay, be back when this lousy match is over. Damn it.
Kansas City,
Hale's
Detroit.
like, so you're 5 foot even, John? And Pico's like, everyone is taller than Ravi. And it's like, be nice, Valley. Walter's like, they're making another Terminator? Okay. No, Walter. No, Walter. No, they're not. Pico, don't spread rumors. No, we were talking about Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, and Harrison Ford and his Indiana Jones. Piccolo's being very facetious in his statement about Terminator 11.
Yeah. Whoa!
What is that?
Sorry. What's what?
Nothing? I don't know.
Oh! Jericho kicks out. That's ring awareness.
Pico's like, oh my god, no, I'm Sophie 3.0. I was like, heck, they probably are making another term. They might be, but not that I've seen. John says 6 foot and you can't teach that. Pico's like, I read it on Twitter.
6 foot, you can't teach that.
Good job. Now we know you really are taller than Ravi. He's a munchkin, so, you know.
He's part of the Lollipop Guild.
Basically. Pico's like, I read it on Twitter. Pico, that does not surprise me that Twitter would throw out lies and stuff like that. Ayla says, everyone is turning into Sophie's chat is wild. Is laughing 6 foot. Stop.
Oh,
no.
pop kick. Jericho.
Teach him a lesson, Jericho. Pico's
Darius
like,
rolls
Ravi,
him
you
up.
need to defend yourself. He can't. He's so short, he can't even defend himself. Sad. Pathetic.
So big.
Such a big time kick out. It was like Ravi is asleep in his bath bucket. You know, that might be true.
Oh.
Or he might be working. Who knows?
There it
what's
is.
happening
Walls of
with him.
Jericho.
Not the walls of Jericho in the picture-in-picture.
It's over.
You should tap, buddy.
He tapped.
There
It's
he
over.
goes. He tapped his ass.
Tap that ass.
I think Jericho was trying to.
Tapping it. You ever
Hey,
feel like
those
being
guys
put in
did
that just so your back pops? Like, oh.
Try it with McKenna and see what happens. Here, hold on a second.
McKenna, I need you to put me in this.
No, you put her in it. Just like to have massage. Just let's stretch out your back.
Walls of Jericho. Boston Crab. I'm going to sit down on your back. What? It's a camel clutch. Don't worry
Don't
about
push, I'll fall, and then you'll have a broken back.
it. Right. Balance it.
Ugh, why is she out here? Why
It's
are we
Renee
Why are we
Paquette.
trying to make her relevant? Fuck off.
She's fetch. She's got a silk top on.
Barf. I mean, I guess it's the stuff you like, because they, like, are doing their shit in the ring. Isn't that what they used to do?
Yeah. Sometimes they would do it like WWE does it, where you interview them in the back before they come out. Which I do like that they're doing that again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Walter's like, good match win, Jericho's team. Yeah, they won. Lucky you, Walter, guessing it right. Except for me, haha. So weird.
You know what's crazy is Jericho seems like he's been around forever. Sting has been around like 10 years more.
That's insane.
Like, I remember Sting in the 80s. The Surfer Sting, my favorite Sting, the only Sting I actually ever cared about. I never liked the Crow Sting, the black and white Sting. I didn't hate it, but it was always like, why is he? And what's funny is he's been that character for like 40 years, and I'm still like, why isn't he the Surfer? Why doesn't he have his face painted like a surfer?
People says definitely some wrestling moves could be confused as chiropractic. Yes. Walter says, we want Sting. Do we? Do we want him?
It's Sting.
He's not out there.
So
He
they're
wants
not
it.
doing...
Sunday at Forbidden Door. Sammy looks real impressed by it. He really wants it. People's like Sting and Ultimate Warrior were called the Blade Runners way before they became stars.
Yes, they were. That's a couple big dudes. They were all jacked up.
Now it's Sting. Or Darby. Sting. I'm going to take a
It's
nap.
This is Sting, but Darby the House Elf's with him. What kind of nap? Like a power nap, or like I'm going to bed
A
for the night?
forever nap. Like forever.
Like a
the
dirt
deep
nap?
sleep. Like the deep sleep.
Hibernation. You're like, no, it's death.
John says, yep, in the UWF. Walter's like, it's Sting! Yeah.
It's Sting.
Jericho called him out and he appeared. It's crazy. I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
It's an unwritten rule.
Sting's gonna
Ask
talk.
Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens freaks out when people don't do it by the unwritten rule.
What's the unwritten rule?
You show up when you're called out. You don't just show up. That's why Kevin's been so angry lately, because people just show up when he's talking, and he doesn't even bring them up.
Oh. Well, you know, people have to have their way, I guess. I don't know.
He's cussing at
Byron
me now.
Cutler in the chat. Hey, Byron says, LA Knight needs adversity.
L.A. Knight.
Well, we're watching AEW, so
Why
he's
does
not
he
even
need
in here.
an old wooden ship used in the Civil War era?
He wants to
Oh,
spend
wait,
time
that's
with him.
diversity.
Diversity. It's an old wooden ship. Ooh, it's a lame challenge.
Who's going to be their tag partner?
Who's the lame? Why are they lame?
It's going to be somebody from Japan.
Ooh, Japan.
It'll be somebody from Japan.
Nice.
Who is it, though? Who is it? It's a surprise. The place is going to go wild.
I'm going to so not know who it is. Who it is? Who is it?
Christy Yamaguchi.
Oh my gosh, really?
Christy Yamaguchi.
It's going to be the skater girl? Oh my god.
Oh, you have to wait till Collision. That's stupid. And you want to know why? Because she can't make photocopies at work of the pay-per-view. So I know what's happening. Because
What? Why would I do
Collision's
that?
Saturday.
It's ridiculous. I'm not watching that crap.
I'm not watching it either. Well, I'll watch it, but I'm not doing this. I just don't like when I don't know people's names because it makes me sound like a bigot.
I don't know their names.
You are a bigot. I don't want to sound like one. Oh, what's this? Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament. Who's the first name? Here it is. It's lottery. I don't know what's happening.
buddy. What are you doing?
Are they not going to tell us? They're not going to tell.
I hug you and kiss you and make you so mad. Okay, go away.
Hey, buddy. You've been beat up for the last few days. Don't step on that computer.
He's like, oh, look, there's this square thing over here. I'm going to step on it and throw it on the floor.
He's learned. He's like, it's weird because the ground comes out from underneath you if you step on it. So they did a drawing and didn't tell us what it was. That's just dumb.
Yeah, that's stupid. Why would they waste my time?
They don't care about your time.
Garbage!
They don't care about your time.
I know.
All they
I've
care about
noticed.
is their time.
Yeah, as Piccolo says, probably some foreign bro. John's like, you see, take a shitta. Nice. And Piccolo says, I say, dang it, I don't know baseball. Who's that Angels pitcher?
Otani?
Hey, buddy.
I don't know how to say his first name, but
There's a
he
tail
leads
in
the
my
league
face.
in, like, what, strikeouts and home
What are you
runs?
doing back there?
Because he's a pitcher and a hitter.
Right.
Like, he's doing shit that's never been done before. I know people say, well, Babe Ruth did it, but come on, did he? Did he? Did he?
John says, show Otani, and Piccolo says, thanks, and Harley says, thank God that match is over, almost drove me to drink some alcohol. Walter's like RJ City from his funny show on YouTube. Walter says, hey, Leopold. This is Leopold. John says, Ayla, don't make a call Karen on you, and Piccolo's like, someone's gonna slip and fall. I'm suing Tony Schiavone. Why are we suing him? What did he do? Is it because he didn't tell us the names of the people in the thing?
Well, yeah.
What a jerk. Piccolo's like, Leopold is all elite. Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Why is his bow on upside down?
Oh, McKenna put it on him, so.
The rainbows and clouds are all upside down.
Maybe.
Better go see what it is, buddy. What is it?
It's so you can look at it this way.
What's going on? What's going on, Leopold? What is it, Leopold?
It's like a watch cat. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, look. There's wrestling commercials on over on that side.
Oh my God, how terrible.
This Saturday, Collision commercial.
Bye, buddy. Walter's like, Leopold can jump. Yeah, sometimes he is a cat.
I wonder why they don't put their commercials on during Raw.
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to pay the price for that kind of time slot on USA.
Since they can do it free on their own.
I guess. I have no idea.
But you should advertise.
I would think so.
and
You would
during-
advertise on other things that aren't TNT or TBS
And
related.
do it on wrestling. So people know.
It's scuttlebutt. Mr. Alex says, I also heard that WWE has interest with Hook. Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors about that, kind of a lie as well. I'm not sure why they would want to be interested in such garbage, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the appeal of Hook.
There's not one thing about him that is remotely good for WWE. Even, no matter who his family is.
Anyways, yeah, I don't see that happening. Anytime soon, at least.
Walter's like the elite. John says, these guys look like people at Home Depot.
They are. Who's not wrestling?
I don't know who.
At Collision?
Who? What?
They're going to
Who?
team up with the Black,
What?
or against the...
Is it because the Bucks are in that, thing that Tony was pulling people out for?
Well, they can't be because they're they're choosing teams too. So you can't team up with your teammate. They draw 2 names, and those 2 are a tag team. So like you could see all sorts of chaos in this tag team tournament.
This is dumb. I don't like it. It's unfortunate.
Is it uncomfortable? It's new. It's new.
It's new. No, it just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, they don't give enough information for it to make sense. And what's going to happen is these dumb shits are going to be like, well, we're not going to keep Collision a separate entity. We're going to mix it all together. So if you don't watch one, you'll have no idea what's happening. And that makes me not want to watch AEW at all.
But we watch it, so it's fine.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it makes me not want to watch it at all. So I don't want to have to watch more shit to keep up with their garbage that they said was going to be separate. And all of a sudden, it's not separate.
It's definitely not separate.
Fucking lying asshole bitches.
Yeah, witches. It's Adam Cole, baby!
This guy's a piece of garbage, too. The crowd does not like him, and they don't give a flying fart turd.
They love him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all those people in the back, yeah, they really care.
Nobody cares about the back.
I care about the back. I care about every single individual in that whole stadium who doesn't give a flying
Are they going to show
crap
this
about
side?
him.
Because supposedly these stadiums are always empty on this hard side.
Oh, God, no.
Give us a story!
No,
What kind of
please.
story is... How are you going to hear the story?
I don't want to hear anything this dumb shit fuck has to say. Not even a little bit. Not even a smidge of anything. I don't want to hear his voice. I don't even want to look at his fucking face.
Oh my god.
I fucking can't stand him.
He's clawed.
People's like, words right out of my mouth. Hook should try MMA or something. Walter's like Adam Cole, and People's like, Kingston really worked on his physique at the buffet. Yeah, he really worked on it. Sophie. Oh, look, Sophie said bye, but Sophie's there. At least WWE announced 2 pay-per-views after SummerSlam for those locations.
They did.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they decided to announce 2 stupid fucking pay-per-views
The
that
names,
are named
though.
fucking
Come
dumb
on.
as shit. That they're going to put 2 of them in one
Fastlane.
goddamn month because they're morons. Thanks, WWE, and your stupidity. I appreciate
Well, that's
it.
if they do the Saudi show. But yeah, the Saudi show is probably going to be in November, so there'll be 2 in November, would be my guess.
That's our hated.
Bring Max down.
People's like, welcome to AEW. John's like, oh shit, she's back. Yeah. See, I told you, John. People's like ADHD storylines. Mr. Alex has also did hear rumors that MJF has signed his contract. He just keeping saying that he is leaving in 24. People says, oh no, I hate those posts, Travis. They always add fuel to the tribalism. And Walter says, hurry up, Adam. There's matches, but I respect you. So he's like, Indianapolis is the location for the October pay-per-view.
Got it.
And Walter's like, okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown.
Fastlane.
Hey, bye, Walter. I'm
We got
sorry
Payback
that you
and
weren't able to
Fastlane
watch
coming up.
more wrestling
I
matches
feel like
with
they
us.
could have came up with better pay-per-view names in their archives than Payback and Fastlane. And what's the Fastlane for? What are they Fastlaning into? Saudi Arabia? Are they Fastlaning into War Games?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Well, I just want to know what the Fastlane is, because usually
You
it's
know
before
what?
WrestleMania.
We're on AEW. I really don't give a flying fuck what WWE's doing tonight.
Oh, and you,
Or who they're interested in. I have to watch enough WWE on AEW as it is. I don't really want to listen to other people yak about it.
but you're not listening
And tell
to
me all
this
this
yak.
stupid pay. Of course I'm not.
So how do you know what's happening?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out.
MJF.
I'm sure Adam Dum Dum was out there like, blah, 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 and I should get a chance, yada, yada, smackety, smack, smack. And then MJF's like, well, you think you get a chance, huh? And he's like, well, let me come out here and talk about it. And now he's like trying to insult him with his
Congratulations,
insults of
Adam
nothing.
Cole, baby.
See? Insults.
Hey. The Panama Playboy.
Why are you trying to ruin your house?
It's not ruining it. It makes it round, like a normal house.
Oh, John's like, she's like a bad guy in a horror movie. She just keeps coming back. It's true. Vindicator's like, Max will never beat Mr. Britt Faker, just like Mr. Britt Faker never got to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Pickle's like, see you, Walter. And Mr. Alex says, what a game, MJF hairstyle. And Quentin Mitchell's in the chat. Hey, Quentin says, who's ready for story time with Adam Cole?
Baby.
No.
My question is, did Adam Cole ever even have a match on the main roster? The only one I can think of is maybe he did at Survivor Series. Was he on that team, the NXT team that beat the SmackDown and Raw team?
Bryce is in the chat. Hey, Bryce says, hey, everybody, happy Wednesday. And the Indicator says, have fun with that, Alex. And Harley says, okay, we're sitting through this suffering promo.
Suffering succotash.
Do I get a treat? I want a prize. Do I get a prize? Am I taking it?
What kind of prize?
I don't know, but it's something, and it's not this garbage.
Do you want like a red Solo cup?
No. Pickle's like, just the one due to the Saudi flight delay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and he was still in NXT at that time. He wasn't even part of the main roster. What a loser face. Ugh, this guy's such a loser.
Thank goodness. We almost got another rematch on this.
Ew, goody gumdrops.
What is it? What's the idea? That sounds cool.
Is it his face?
What? Is it his face? What is face?
I don't know, the idea. That's cool.
Oh.
Can't be his face.
Oh, they
none
both
of
just
their-
told Shivani to shut up right to his face. Look, new tag team champions right there.
They said it from far away.
Oh, they're the two.
They were the ones on the thingy?
Yep, they're a tag team.
Nice. No, I can't do it.
So they did tell us what the names were.
I just can't. Oh, they did. We just didn't know until after they told us. Bryce says, doing good today. That's good, Bryce. Glad to hear that you're doing good today.
What are you, some sort of sick pervert?
Had a good start to your week. Who? What's going on? Why are we perverts?
Tony Schiavone.
It's ridiculous. Mr. Alex is like, what the fuck is going on? So
What's happening?
Adam Cole and MJF were talking and having a fight. And then New Japan guy came on the big screen is talking at them. And MJF and Adam Cole now have to be tag partners in the tag team melee they're having. But I don't know what or when that is. Next week, I guess, is when that's happening.
When they're announcing the brackets, yes.
When is the fights? Oh, well, that's not helping. Anyways, Mr. Alex, that's what's happening. And people's like, stirring the pot of hot garbage. Hot garbage.
Old Tanahashi.
Hot garbage. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. All the hot garbage is happening. Don't worry, guys. There is no such thing as wrestling on a wrestling show. They're just two dudes talking at each other in the ring.
Coward. Coward. Coward.
I don't even know why he interacts
There it is.
with him.
There it is. We're having it. Tanahashi versus MJF. At Backdoor.
Ugh. Such a weird, stupid thing. People's like, Tanahashi has a lion's mane.
Yeah, he does.
Like a real one that he went and murdered a lion in Africa for?
His hair is fluffy. Bebe is leaving. Left MJF in the ring after he tricked him into taking a fight against somebody he might not be able to beat.
This sounds far-fetched and stupid. Mr. Alex like MJF looks scared, and Chris says, "Oh, fuck off, Tanahashi." MJF keeps saying he doesn't want the fucking match. He doesn't, and then now all of a sudden he's going to.
Well, because Adam Cole played Jedi tricks.
Adam Cole's a dumbass.
There's no droids here.
Adam Cole's a fucking idiot.
There's no droids here.
Is that how he told himself not to do stuff? Hey, there's your Owen Hart men's
it's a
tournament.
bracketology. Let's see if I can get a picture of it before.
It's all on Collision. The women's tournament.
Ooh, Anna Jay. Is that a different one?
One's on Dynamite.
That's a different one.
Rampage. And then one's on Collision. And the other one's on, I have no idea.
Anna Jay needs to win it. That's all I know.
Oh, there's one at Forbidden Door. So they have one at Forbidden Door. They have two at Forbidden Door. One man's and then a ladies for that Owen Hart stuff. Where? Freshly squeezed, dude.
I think your camera's way better than mine.
Harley says, "Okay, give me some nipple." What? Ew. Harley, that sounds terribly gross. What? Nobody's camera's better. Don't be weird.
What do you mean?
Pickle's like, who is Billy Starks? I don't know. Probably somebody in New Japan. Vindicator says it's a tournament season. Travis, make sure to fill out your brackets.
Bracketology.
And Mr. Alex says MJF and Adam Cole, they just become allies for now. Laughing my OA off. Yeah. Not really. They're still evil enemies of doomness. Do you have yours set up to do something weird, maybe?
Mm-mm. They're about the same. They're so reflection-y, both of them.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
The cameras?
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect?
Just crisp.
What kind of reflections, what kind of stuff do you not want? I don't get it, I guess.
I just know I was trying to take a picture of my hat the other day, and it was just a nightmare. I couldn't
Hat nightmares? What hat?
This one.
Oh.
I was sending it to Brett.
Oh, I thought you would have showed him in
church
person.
attire.
Nice. Church attire. He's going to want one, isn't he?
No.
Why not?
His wife would get mad.
Why?
Because it says...
She has titties.
She does.
And she probably likes guns.
She does like guns.
Mr. Alex says, I wish I could buy a $500 Burberry scarf, but I don't want to spend that amount of money. Maybe if it was $200 probably.
Here's one.
Or, you know, you could just go on Amazon and buy a Burberry scarf on there for like $12.
Here's one right here. I use it as a tablecloth.
It really isn't that expensive.
Oh, it's Daniel Garcia.
Just don't buy a name brand.
Daniel
Who
Garcia
cares?
has a new member to his group now.
He has a group?
Well, he doesn't have a group, but he's in a tag team tonight. And this guy just signed with AEW. I just saw it the other day. It said he's all elite.
Eh.
So it's another little guy.
Of course. Is he smaller than him?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he is.
God.
Maybe this isn't the guy I thought about. But anyways, this is Zack Sabre Jr., who reminds me of a very undersized Dolph London.
Are you sure very undersized? I think he's got the 500 degrees of undersizedness.
Anyways, see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, obviously I can see it, so it doesn't matter. But bracketology, it's that time of year. AEW should do bracketology in March, like most other places. NCAA.
But they're like, no! Why would we do that? We're going to do it in July.
July's bracketology is better than March's bracketology if you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah, nobody likes you. Chris, like, no, Zack Sabre Jr. is a big deal, but he's another small guy. Yeah, small.
They collect them on this channel.
Let's put it this way. When the Japanese guy is probably bigger than you might have problems.
Yeah.
And he's not a sumo wrestler. So you're a stalker?
I was watching this thing. Korean men, like 30 years ago, were averaging, they were like 5'4", 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
And now they're 5'8".
Nice.
And it's from nutrition,
Wow.
they think. Because they're like, why are they all taller now?
Huh, strange and interesting, I guess.
The average American's 5'8", or 5'9". 5'8" or 5'9". Anyways.
Male?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Weird.
Dames wouldn't be that tall.
Chris says no. Zack Sabre. Oh, I read that. Mr. Alex says, do you think Daniel Garcia will leave Jazz just like how they are teasing Sammy turning on Chris Jericho?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he needs to. But I don't know what he's going to do by himself. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be special, they said.
Chris says he's usually not a heel, but now that he is, makes sense why he's teaming with Ryan Garcia. You mean Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel Garcia.
He was like, so Robbie is malnutritioned? Probably.
Yeah.
Big Cole says he must be eating growth hormones from chicken like we do in the States. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It has a lot to do with protein, by the way. They're eating a lot less rice and a lot more protein is one of the things they did say.
In South Korea?
Yeah.
A lot of the dishes that I see him eat are very protein packed.
Did you see that YouTube video? I sent you that last one.
No, I didn't watch any of the YouTube videos. You saw exactly what I got to do on my phone when I sat here for 3 minutes before we started this stuff.
It's pretty funny. This guy, he's an Asian dude, and he goes through all the dialects from the area.
Right.
It's pretty funny. Like, he literally does every single country. And the one guy, the white guy's like, so what is it? My neighbor goes, dot, 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 dot. And he's like, it's Cambodian. Like, they're not speaking a language. He just says what he sounds like when he talks. It's pretty fucking funny, though.
Huh.
They're all dying laughing. Because each country, they all speak similar, but they all have different tones that they do it at. And that's what he goes through. So it's pretty entertaining.
That's funny.
Who's this guy?
He's a Guardian guy.
That's an Indian.
Which is the Indians.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
People's like, oh, it's storming where you're at. You got the big storm. Are you guys getting a hurricane?
Isn't it hurricane season?
Mr. Alex says, my brother Dream got crushed because Sky Blue is dating Kyle Fletcher. Me, I just laugh going, like, wrestling fans be like. Ayla's like, how tall are North Korea people?
8 feet.
Do
7.
they get to grow tall, Ayla? I think they have to be shorter than the communist dictator who runs that country.
I don't know why you don't like him. He invented the hamburger.
Oh my God, stop lying. Oh my God, lying.
What else did he invent? I can't remember.
Nothing, because it's all lies.
He invented the hamburger in 2011. Oh, it was the burrito. Wasn't it? It was one of those. It was a Mexican type food.
No idea.
Anyways, he invented that in 2011. But in 2000, he invented the hamburger.
So now we
is
know that
an
Travis has been
innovator.
watching the internet too much because now he's starting to believe the stupidity of it. Good job, Travis. Good job.
It's a Mandela effect. Like, a lot of us think that we knew hamburgers before 2000, but they weren't even invented yet. Also, 1 + 1 does not equal 2, because if you take a drop of water and you put another drop of water on that drop of water, it just makes a bigger drop of water. So therefore, it is not 2. That's North Korean math. They have a rocket program, and they don't know math. Do you think they just don't listen to their leader? They're like, yeah, 1 and 1 is definitely not 2. Hey, make us a rocket. They're like, can we use our own math?
What math do we use? Do we use dictator math, or
can we use our math, or should we use your math? Because if we use your math, it's just going to be soup.
Pickle's like, oh yeah, I may have seen that. And Vindicator says, oh yeah, Travis, did you actually see Seth versus Breaker last night? I thought it was a solid match.
So I put it on today, and I watched some of it and fell asleep.
Jesus,
So
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I took a nap, and then I woke up, and it was on the show that comes on after. It was like some dating show. Oh. And I didn't rewind it and watch it. So I will get back to it. There's nothing wrong with me. It's called napping.
Pickle says, and the Philippine accent was spot on. Vindicator says, everything else was pointless, though. Had nothing to do with titles on a title hype show, except for Wesley, who was decent, too.
Yeah, I watched that first part, and then I watched where Tiffany Stratton came out, and she got attacked by the little cheerleader. And then I'm trying to remember if I've seen anything else. Oh, Cora Jade and Dana Brooke. But that's the match I fell asleep during. Was that one?
Not surprising. Pickle's like, yes.
But Cora Jade
Hurricane
did tap.
season.
So I know, or she didn't tap, she won. Because the referee stopped the match because Dana Brooke wouldn't tap.
Interesting. It says we just had Hurricane yesterday, who wasn't too bad. Pickle says Hurricane Brett is somewhere brewing. Let me look. It says, well, Kim doesn't have a bum hole, so I figured they're pretty tall. He made the hamburger flavored burrito. Pickle says, oh geez, Travis, is the earth flat as well? Mr. Alex.
Speaking of that, yes.
No. Mr. Alex says, who would you guys line up for a roster for Forbidden Door of AEW times WWE collab?
Oh, I was like, don't ask me the Japanese wrestler. I just don't know enough of them. But I mean, you could make some pretty intriguing matches that would build up. Now the thing is would you have more of a build up? And when I say that, I mean like with Forbidden Door, they just take some all-stars from both sides and they put them together, so they don't have a lot of promos building to it. Because if you wanted promo wars, you'd want to put like LA Knight versus, MJF or something, and like build up some really good content that way. But yeah, you could make some dream matches, I think. Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, John Moxley, Seth Rollins.
We've never seen that before, huh?
Well, I'm just saying that's the route you would go. What's his name? Johnny Gargano versus Daniel Bryan. I don't even know if you would put like Roman or Brock on the card, because there's nobody in AEW that would want to bang with those guys. Or you could do like, Tommaso Ciampa versus Adam Cole would be a good one. I mean, we've seen these rivalries, but they were also friends at points and rivals at points.
And this is Travis, exactly, my man. How flat is the earth? It's effing flat. 1 + 1 = 2. No, death penalty! Because Orange Cassidy versus Roman. A little match with a Superman punch.
When their leader says, how did you make the rockets? They're like, your math?
We didn't use math.
Oh, we don't use math. That's the devil's work. That's the white man's work.
Vindicator says, Ayla, don't let your uncle get brainwashed by the internet now. You hear you can't get him back once he's lost in the Sophiness of it all. Ayla says, Travis brainwashed. No, you not-believers are the ones with washed brains.
Hey, before you think I'm crazy, look up the label or whatever, the logo, right this second. Just Google it for the United Nation. No, just look it up. That's as far as you need to go. It's the flat Earth map.
Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, you're such a freak. Oh my god, stop with your weirdness. Earth is not flat, you freakoid.
UN map.
Oh my god. Sophie's like the AEW Saturday show ratings were surprising. It was like 170,000. Ken Cutler came in the chat for a second and said, looking real familiar.
Look at the United Nations map.
So
that's their logo.
They wanted the whole world on there, so they
that's Antarctica.
Depicted it differently. What? Their
the ice
laurel
wall.
leaves on the outside?
The ice wall.
Yeah. Still don't believe it. Don't fucking care what the goddamn dumb fuck faces do with the UN. What a bunch of idiots. You guys are all dumb assholes.
Oh, did that turn on?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's McKenna.
Oh. I'm like, where is it? Like, I can't figure out how to turn it off.
It was like, there is the spawn of the all-knowing Travis. Harley says, little guys, see who offer Friday Night SmackDown. Vindicator says, yeah, that was crazy how Dana got hurt doing a move she has done 1,000 times before. People thought it was a work.
So she really did get hurt? Like,
Oh, no, that poor woman. Chris says, Cora Jade looked hotter than usual last night. Ass got bigger or something. Or maybe it was the dark pantyhose that made her legs look nice.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, to me, she's the, like, really close to sky blue.
Right.
But obviously they're different, but they're really similar in everything. Although sky blue has a bigger butt. And probably bigger boobs.
Jesus. Sophie's like, we got with bad thunderstorms today. We need to redo the roof since one part of the roof is dripping again, even though the roofer was here a couple days ago. Chris says we getting some storms tonight, but record heat as well. Yeah, I heard that Texas is on fire.
Oh, shit.
Not like real fire, but they're on fire.
Like heat, it's warm.
Yeah, like exceptionally warm all of a sudden.
We're supposed to get into the 80s here pretty soon.
Oh, fun for us. People's like Brock in a handicap match. LOL. Sophie says WWE pay-per-views just haven't been that bad. I don't know what people are talking about. Vindicator says be thankful it was no tornado though. Sophie, are you guys going to watch that pay-per-view on Sunday?
Not on here, but I will watch it.
God forbid, no. Chris is like, yep, it's a flat Earth map. It's a topical viewpoint. It's like, no, we're watching the North Korea documentary and how awesome Kim is on Sunday. People laughing kill me. Sophie's like, who is Kim? Vindicator says
he's the leader in North Carolina or North whatever.
North Carolina.
North Korea.
That might be true too. We don't know that much about North Carolina, but
Kim Jolie or whatever. It's Angelina
Kim
Jolie.
Jong or whatever. Ang. Whatever his name is.
I like Jolie better. Angelina Jolie's brother.
Vinegar's like, just look at Travis and say, don't be weird. And Travis just look at Talitha and say, don't be weirder. Feels like, seems legit. It's like, so if you ever heard of a hamburger or a burrito, what about Flat Earth? That's Kim. Flat Earth, huh? Feels like, what did Dana Brooke have an actual match in,
yeah, she's been on
whatchamacallit NXT stuff,
She's been there for a while, because she was in that Battle Royal, and then she was in that match last night.
People is like, North Carolina laughing. It's like, Flat Earth, yes. And Vindicator's like, I know North Carolina has a South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's by Georgia.
People's like,
right above Idaho.
The interview movie is a documentary, right? It's like, wow, you rather watch a documentary instead of wrestling? Yeah. I'm surprised you would be watching it on Sunday, Sophie, because it's an AEW thing. His trademark pose.
Where's he throwing that ball to? Jesus.
He's throwing it to the sun. On the flat Earth. That's why it didn't work right, because it's flat Earthness over there on that particular baseball game.
Yeah, on that particular one, which we're not even allowed to watch. So how it's on here, I have no idea.
Shh. Don't say anything or they'll take it away.
That should be blacked out.
So I wonder when WWE's going to have the India pay-per-view.
I know, that's a good question. Probably early next spring or whatever it's called. Spring, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we're still in this match with Daniel Garcia and some other guy. And who's that guy?
That guy?
Who's that guy that's the best friends with Orange Cassidy? Isn't that the one he beat and then they shook hands all nice-like?
Maybe.
Oh, Dragon Slayer, that's his name.
I think that's the name of the move.
Because that Nick Sabre or whatever is on what's-his-face's side. That's right.
He might have just broke his neck.
Oh, no, his neck's broken.
He said his name. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what he said. I heard it.
Whoa. Big DDT. Into a kip up. Into a boot. Pump
It
kick.
says, okay, we'll be here live talking about Kim in North Carolina, North Korea. Bless you, on Sunday. It says, does Idaho have a north part like most states do? It's like, no, Idaho is a circle. Only a west circle, though.
We have North Idaho. It's the Klan.
No, we don't. It's west. Everything's west.
It's the KKK. That's where they hang out.
All the westness.
We just have West Idaho.
It was like geography is weird up here next to Florida. So he says I'm not watching that AEW pay-per-view on Sunday with watch-along channels. You never know which ones will do that Sunday one. Yeah, we're not watching it either.
That's it. It's over. Daniel Garcia wins.
Zack Sabre and Daniel Garcia won over Orange Cassidy and his friend Dragon Slayer.
That match was like 16 minutes.
Jesus Christ almighty. No wonder I was having a problem. People's like, Kim Jong-un has a pretty good Superman punch. And as Pico says, West Side! We're all West Side around the circle. It was like, exactly. Got at least a thug life up in here. Next to the Florida beaches.
All there is Southeast Idaho.
No, it's all west. Everything's west. We're all in a circle. It's the West Circle.
They're going to do a 4-way.
Oh, gee. So it's like, we got bad weather today, so bad my dog was quiet for most of the day. Oh, yeah?
Poor dog.
Hiding in the corner, freaking out. Oh, my God. Never had one that was that bad.
Yeah, we've lucked out with the scared of things, animals.
Yeah, I mean,
Meg would be weird, but not too bad. You could take her out there and she wouldn't run off.
yeah. Access, he didn't. He was fine with most, like, the weather stuff. He didn't really like fireworks. But all you had to do was put him in his kennel and he was fine.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even do that the last couple of years. He's fine. He just hung out. Argus sleep through it.
Argus don't care. He's a weirdo.
He still does. Whenever there's thunder or whatever, he is about
He's just like, I'm a dog. La 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 la. Vindicator's like, I'm surprised Statlander could be in the main event tonight. I was like, wow, Travis, get a map. West Idaho. We just live in West Idaho.
We're on the west side of the west.
Pickle's like, Thunder Buddies. Sophie says, how far is Idaho from Los Angeles? 2 miles.
It's just right up the coast, so maybe 400 miles. North. West.
Somebody send
Just west
Sophie
of
a
us.
map or something, for God's sakes. Send Sophie the puzzle of the, like, United States puzzle or some shit.
With all the puzzle pieces.
With all the states as a puzzle.
We're about, I don't know, 2,500 miles from New York, be my guess.
has military grade private security. What does that even
They
mean?
carry automatic weapons, maybe.
God, why are people so retarded? So it was like, you know, she didn't want to go outside or eat or drink anything when there is very bad weather out. Yeah, it's stress. Not picture in picture. We're in a full-blown commercial right now.
First full blown. That last half hour. We're on the go home part of the show.
It was like, Sophie, if you send me $50, I'll let you access Google. Right? Their like TV above their mantle is like extremely tiny. It's weird.
Yeah, like a little picture.
Like it's so small. I'm like, why is it so small? None of their burger didn't look like that at all.
She has
Stuff. All the stuffs. Feels like all this burger talk, I still need to make dinner. Make your burger!
We have burger in the fridge. Is it any good?
Yes, I just bought it this weekend.
The one in the Ziploc bag? In the
Yes, the one in the Ziploc bag in the fridge. I threw the other one away. That one is from this weekend when I made lasagna on Sunday.
You need to quit wasting hamburger.
Oh my God, why don't you do something with it instead of complaining about it?
I do. I put it in bags if I know it exists.
Oh, do you? And then what?
Did you know that there's cherries that you didn't eat?
They're not mine. Those are all you,
I
not
had
me.
some last night.
Good for you. I'm glad that you decided to eat your stupid fruit. It was like if you eat something, you will affect the weather. Sorry. Jesus. Is that how that works?
Only in North Korea.
Only in North Korea. Ah.
Did the volume just get really quiet on you? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it was
it's
just
loud.
that
Okay.
commercial.
We should do pigeons.
Why? Why would we do pigeons?
Honing pigeons? Because they come back. You can take them places and let them go and they'll come home.
Okay, that's weird. It was like, I don't know, I'm asking. Oh, ow! That's interesting.
It's like the butterfly effect. So if you eat some food in North Korea, then it changes the weather in the Pacific, which then changes the weather in the Pacific Northwest.
What the fuck is stupid?
No, it's not.
I don't know. That looks weird.
Dare you? I don't think I've seen the last one. What was the last one? The skulls? Or did they make one in between there?
The crystal skulls?
Yeah.
Not sure. Feels like apparently not. Maybe try flushing the toilet. So he's like, no, my dog thinks I have some magic powers, like to control the weather. Maybe you do.
You kind of do.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Maybe soak it in rice.
The weather?
Yeah. Then you might have the magic to
I was
change
just
it.
going to say you could just play music or something that's louder than the weather. Give them a Snuggie. Those blankets for dogs that are heavy. They're weighted or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like a big hug.
Get a thunder jacket.
Yeah, the vest.
So it's like my mom usually likes to go to bed very early sometimes. It could be after dinner. Yeah.
Tony's going to get hurt.
Who? Tony
Storm. Yeah, she's wrestling Willow Nightingale.
Ooh, she's probably going to get her leg broken.
TBS Championship. It's happening. Tyra Valkyrie. Or Tits McGee.
Is Taya Valkyrie's going up against Chris Statlander for that?
Yeah. Remember, she just lost to Jade
Yeah, I understand
right
that.
before Jade lost.
So weird.
So she gets an automatic shot before Jade even gets one.
Films in the chat. Hey, Films. Says, love to you, Travis. Big hugs, big heart to you guys. Thanks, buddy. People's like, Taya's back. So he's saying, sometimes my mom leaves her room after lunchtime.
Well, that's nice of her.
Glad she decides to leave her room
Is
after
that depression?
lunchtime.
All right, here comes the Martian.
Pico's gonna go see what's good in the fridge.
I guess she's no longer from the Andromeda part of the universe.
Oh, she's
She's
a
from
normie
New
now.
Jersey now.
Oh, God. That's way worse.
New Jersey.
This place is a dump. Are you sure it's not New Jersey?
She just sign language me.
I don't know what she fucking did.
The dirt on that baseball field's pretty cool. It's all black.
The light in the dark?
It's dark. Yeah, it's black. Like they use black dirt.
Chris says,
So, yeah.
huge rack Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah, she's got some mammoths on there.
That's a weird baseball field.
Yeah, I think they're in Minnesota.
Mini your sodas.
Whoa.
Pickle says, my mama has had some match lit in her culo. Okay, what? Mr. Alex says, it's been a while since Jade was last seen. Yeah, she might be just taking a break.
Yeah, they need to give her some time off and then bring her back and push her right at that world
Main title.
championship.
Yeah, it says, I made a salmon honey mustard dish with rice. Film's like, what time is it? I think it's lady part time.
Tyra Valkyrie and Chris. Oh, it's a double slap. Did you see that?
I think it's just Taya, not Tyra.
Oh, Taya.
Taya.
Like tie your shoes.
Tie your shoes, bitch.
Tie up your shoes.
Yes. Taya.
Taya.
Taya Valkyrie. They said it. People's
Oh,
like
smacked her.
wanting 12 bags of river rock to spread across the backyard. Are you sure that's a good idea? I feel like that might be a bad idea if hurricane winds came and picked up your rocks and threw them through your windows.
That's pretty funny. Like some bully.
I feel like that might be a no-no. But what do I know? You want to be champ?
I got a couple bags of river rock outside. You can have them. Two. So close.
Thumb says it's armpit time. I love Tank, Chris, and Vindicator says, Travis, what do you think about Statlander rocking the wrestling panties tonight instead of leggings? Surely is starting to copy Rhea.
That's all right.
It's fine. She's worn them before. Chris says, I'll chop that rack. Statlander is blew the rocks down.
Oh my God! What was? Don't nope. Stop. Never do that again. I think she hurt herself.
I didn't see any of it, so I have no idea what's happening.
That's an ambitious move. Basically saying, don't do that ever again. That was the scariest move I've ever seen.
From Taya?
No. From
That Chris Statlander did?
Tried to destroy herself again.
Well, then here's like, I actually didn't realize Stat was that thick, though. Yeah, she's been thick all the time.
Yeah, she's definitely a thick one. Oh, let's try before that. Watch this.
She's like, I have really bad knees, but you know what? It's fine. Maybe I can break them all off of my sticks.
I have an idea. I'll land on my knees after doing a...
Well, she landed on her feet, but she landed on her feet with her knees in this position.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was terrible. Oh. He's part of the...
It was like,
MS-13.
only one C in thick must not be very thick. You can't have the K, you just gotta have the THICC. Mr. Alex says, if I was in ring, I would use banana as while ref is being distracted.
I think that's disgusting.
What the fuck? Nasty. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell? What?
BANANAS.
Yeah, that's it. Ayla's like, she thick.
Oh, she definitely
Pico's like,
thick.
maybe he made a banana split. I know what's happening.
Definitely wants a split.
PlayStation. Chris says hopefully Eddie Kingston cuts a new refreshing promo basically saying he's back and ready to win.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, that's what we all want to hear.
Is that what's happening in the main event tonight? Like after this match is over?
Mr. Alex says I would just hit my opponent or put it in the ground to make someone fall. Yeah, that's it. That's the way you do it. Right there. Just make them fall.
Trip up. Have a nice trip. And then they fall over. Hey, look, it's Ohtani. We were just talking about him. It's the best pitcher in baseball.
There is where?
Right there, in the baseball game.
Ohtani?
Mm-hmm.
It's Ohtani. He's out there.
Just in time for backdoor. Forbidden door, whatever they call it.
The statements are happening. All the statements. Chris says, or maybe he calls out Punk for Forbidden Door, but I don't think Punk will be there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be at Forbidden Door.
Why would he do
That'd be my
that?
guess.
Wait, he's going to be at Forbidden Door. They're having one of that tournament. Look at your picture.
My tournament?
Yeah, the Owen Hart tournament match.
And he's
The
at?
first one, the first man's, and one of the first women's is at Forbidden Door.
But is he in that?
Yeah, CM Punk and somebody else. He's in the top corner. Top left.
CM Punk, yep. At Forbidden Door against Satoshi Kojima. CM Punk's wrestling Satoshi Kojima.
Forbidden Door for that Owen Hart thing. Chris says, hello, Tani versus Okada at Backdoor. Byron says, may I tell the official Money in the Bank theme song? Tell it. Ayla's like, are they giving wrestling names or do they pick for themselves? Are they given wrestling names?
Usually in the indies you pick yourself or you use your real name, and then in WWE they pick for you.
The pros. When you make it that far. I'm just curious, is the Collision ones they're talking about not this weekend, but the next weekend?
Whenever the 29th is.
Yeah, so next weekend, because this is the 24th and 25th weekend.
So, Powerhouse Hobbs basically has a bye, and Ricky Starks basically has a bye.
Why? Who are they going up against?
Ricky Starks going to go up against Juice Robinson, and Powerhouse Hobbs is going up against Dustin Rhodes.
Geez.
And then CM Punk's obviously going to win that one. And then Roderick Strong or Samoa Joe. So they're going Samoa Joe probably win. That would be my guess. And then CM Punk will be Joe, I would assume. So it looks like CM Punk's going to win the Owen Hart title. Because why would you have him lose?
I don't know. Byron says star set Halo. Chris says Punk is facing a legend and Kojima Mox faced him last year. Pico says Cole can't defend his Owen Hart trophy.
Do we know who Billy Starks is as a girl?
No, I have no idea. Somebody asked about it earlier, and I don't know who that is.
Against Athena, so I have no idea who's going to win that. And then Willow Nightingale against Nyla Rose. Britt Baker is in this one. She's going up against Ruby Soho. She should win that. Anna Jay is going up against Sky Blue. Sky Blue's been getting pushed. That is a cake match right there. Oh, of course, it's on Rampage.
Ew, Rampage, stupid.
Like, everybody's got to turn into that. They could main event a pay-per-view with that match. Anna Jay versus Sky Blue. Just
Mr.
cake.
Alex says in WWE, I want my opponent to be Dominic Mysterio. In AEW, I want my opponent to be MJF or Chris Jericho. Boom says, let's go,
Woo!
Chris Statlander. Here's your powerful, mighty armpits. Win the match. Taya Valkyrie needs to be champion later, not now.
Yeah.
They've given him a very long match right now. It's
Yeah.
a good thing that they gave the women a longer match than some of the other matches. Did you forget to time it?
I didn't care.
Yeah, no caring, silly.
I gave up even writing matches down when I didn't know people's names.
Right?
This Forbidden Door time just kills me.
Film's like, hey, Picola, how are you doing? Mr. Alex says, are you guys going to play new game AEW Fight Forever?
Yeah, it comes out on the 29th. Already pre-ordered it. Have the receipt and
And
everything.
Chris
It's
Statlander
over.
won over Taya Valkyrie.
We still got 12
Chris
minutes
says,
left.
Billy Starks is a white girl Karen type. She is thick as well. But what is she in? Is she in ROH, New Japan? What is she? Chris, just out of curiosity, what indie circuit is she at? Chris was like, but she looks like No Knees Tegan Knox. Not surprising.
Like, not put together well. Thick. What's her name? Billy Stark?
Mm-hmm.
Just use the old Google machine. It's a dude.
Ew, gross. It's IE. Billy. God, nobody cares.
They just said I spelled it wrong.
Starks. You did. It's IE, not OE. And then Starks. Mr. Alex says, can't wait to play MJF. And Picola says, does she? And Film's like, yes, she won't. One, let's go. Picola's like, I'm fine, Film. Just snacking on a PB&J. Ooh, it's got the PB&J happening.
She's kind of weird looking.
Like
She
Tegan.
reminds me of the girl from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the redhead. I stuck a flute in my pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Her face.
It says, when you say thick, do you mean buff or question mark? Chris says, she does lots of indies, but mostly Japan. This is, remember y'all, I don't watch wrestling. I'm actually asking. When they say thick, Ayla, they mean like thick.
Usually
Like
means big
chunk,
butts.
like big butts, thick. Like
boobs,
the
big butts.
real meaning of thick.
And it's usually a good
Not
thing.
buff. Vindicator says Taya should probably switch gears and challenge Tony in the near future now. That's the beauty of the women having 2 single titles on all shows.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Except for she just lost twice to the television champion, so how can she wrestle for the world championship?
Yeah, they're showing the
No, there it is.
Forbidden Door one.
Eddie Kingston, he's going to tell us who his partner's going to be.
Oh, how exciting for us all. I think they forgot to say the women's match for the Owen Hart thing that's on Forbidden Door. That's weird. Ayla's like, okay, thanks. And Pico's like, Google Tiffany Stratton, Ayla. This is okay. Pico's like, or that other girl who is injured.
Nikita.
Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons.
Lyons. But Nikita regular.
She's thick.
She think. She think.
She's like 2 cheeseburgers away from being out of shape.
She's 2 cheeseburger away from being Dewdrop.
Right? But she has boobs where Dewdrop doesn't.
Are you sure? Maybe you can't tell she has boobs because of the extra
Right.
cheeseburgers.
Sure.
Vindicator says it has to be Taya by default because they are not pushing anyone else other than Sky.
Sky's kind of the person I've been pushing really hard lately. And she lost, but it looked like she was winning until Ruby interfered in that match.
It
when
was
she had
like,
her pin.
okay, Tiffany is buff as fuck. I don't see thick. Okay, look up Nikita Lyons then.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say she's thick other than she's got a thick upper legs and butt.
Yeah.
With Tiffany. And she's got fake boobs now. I don't know if the pictures you were looking at had boobs.
Mr. Alex says Eddie Kingston is same height as I am, 6'1". Chris says, still can't believe this asshat Tanahashi literally just politics hits way into a title match on national television and made MJF look like a cuck.
Yeah.
TK, what are you doing, brother?
It was more along the lines of Adam Cole did it, but...
Bryce says, well, I gotta go, but I guess I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, peace out. Bye! See you on Friday.
Bye.
Chris says, Stratton Rack versus Tyra Rack. What?
Yeah, not even in competition in that. Tyra.
I was like, I guess my definition of thick is quite different then. But here's like, I know Travis often enough the thickness of one Mandy Rose. Phil says, bye, Bryce. Good seeing you, man. See you soon on Friday. But here's like, Ayla, are you not thick?
Did you not look up Nikita? Nikita's thick.
Yeah.
That would be the definition.
You'll have to look up Nikita Lyons. Her last name is spelled Lyons. I was like, I wonder what happened to Firm. And he was like, I'm a glorified couch potato. I guess I'm a thick potato. People's like, bye, Bryce. Have a good night. Bye, Bryce.
I liked his formula better, but whatever.
This is because he had math.
Yeah. You divide it by how much time you have.
Math.
Look at that car. Do you want that car?
No.
It's pretty
Weird,
cool looking.
creepy.
Cool. Who's he going to pick? Is it going to be a Japanese guy?
It looks like, I can't spell it. Lyons? Yes, Lyons. Nikita. 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 Philip says they're going to live, very intrigued by Craven the Hunter trailer. Vindicator says supposedly Mexican gals have a rep for being naturally thick.
Really?
Do they?
Like
Yes.
when they eat too much?
Oh my god.
Or are you talking about that bottom?
Chris says, speaking of Tanahashi, I wonder if AEW will bring in the time bomb hero Takahashi. These damn last names, ma'am. Yeah. You're the one that keeps putting them up on the screen. It was like, okay, she's actually thick. Yeah, Nikita Lyons is thick. Vindicator says, it's funny how Forbidden Door and Collision almost have the same graphics. Yeah, that's so strange. And as Vin says, and yes, I'm talking about big butts. Yeah, nobody can. It was like, I'm short and stocky curvy. Yes, most Mexicans are curvy. Chris says, LOL, Eddie Kingston put on a Terry Funk shirt.
Oh, here comes John Mox down to the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
With no music, though.
Goddamn. I don't know why you're talking about my friends like that. Hey, it's Ravi. He didn't die in the bathtub. Good to know. All right, Ravi. Hey, you're here for the last few minutes. Did you fall asleep? Did you have a long day, buddy? It's good to see you're alive. It says hey and yo all at the same time.
You guys forget, though. Everybody has short memory, but
They were besties. They loved
Eddie
each other.
Kingston saved John Moxley's life in that exploding barbed wire death match.
It was very exploding. Robbie's like, how's the show?
It's
Boring.
good.
I mean, great.
It's
so,
almost over.
So great. People's like, hey, Ravi, and Ever Blesses in the chat. Hey, Ever says, oh my god, I am fucking sorry. I am late. What? It's fine. You're the line of the scumbag. Ravi's like, cola. Chris says, who is better, Brooklyn Brawler or Eddie Kingston? Oh, God.
Brooklyn Brawler.
Why would you even put Eddie Kingston
on
a sentence?
I will say Eddie Kingston's better on the mic, 1,000 times better on the mic than the Brooklyn Brawler was. But I liked the Brooklyn Brawler. It's hard when you compare people from that when I was a child because they're bigger.
Can you
like
make
Babe
a bigger
Ruth.
pop in my heart?
I like Eazy-E. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon.
I don't think that's the same guy. I think this is a different guy.
It's not Eazy-E.
It's this guy.
Ishii. Oh, it's Ishii.
Ishii.
Look at that. Kingston getting beat up by Claudio. Now Ishii's in there.
Chris says Mox thinks he's Brian Pillman with his stupid leather jacket. And Pickle is like, eras are so different. It was like, I'm fucking sorry I got here on time. And Robbie's like, any good matches?
Sure. Not really. Yeah. Mostly promos. Because it's their go-home show, so.
It was okay. Mr. Alex says, ladies and gentlemen, my fifth member is
Ishii's
Morbius.
gonna get his face stomped in.
Oh no, poor Ishii. He's gonna get murdered by his face.
Somebody exciting's coming down.
Some Rainmaker guy.
The Rainmaker. I actually don't mind this guy.
Oh my god, I don't even know who he is.
He's 2 feet taller than Daniel Bryan's.
Oh, that's good. At least somebody is taller.
No, he's legit. He could probably be in WWE. He's like Shinsuke Nakamura size. And I think he's a better wrestler, in my own opinion. He doesn't do all the kicking that Nakamura does.
True. Okay.
Although I do like the educated feet. I like Nakamura. I have no problem with him.
Ever says, are you guys
shit,
back
from
on Friday? I
behind.
feel so fucking bad. Yes, we'll be back on Friday for
We'll be here Friday.
SmackDown. Robbie says, Ishii, the Kinder Surprise member of NWA, is like, why are you yelling at us, Everplus? And Robbie's like, Ayla laughing.
Oh! He hit Yuta.
Oh, no, not the Yuta.
Riptide. Nope, missed it.
He's like, I'm
Ripcord.
leaving. You can't get me. I'm super fast. No, you don't get to use the Minkembo finger. No. It was like Brock and I are going to run away and fill the world with smiles and sunshine. It's good to know, Ayla. Good to know.
Uh-oh, Wheeler Yuta's about ready to get
Oh no, Yuta's
knocked
gonna
the
get
fuck out.
messed up in his face hole.
The Rainmaker connects.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all about the rain. Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Rain dance.
In Canada.
In Canada.
All right, fam. See you later, buddy. We'll be back on Friday if you want to hang out with us. Have a good night. We're leaving too, by the way. Robbie's like Ayla coming round to be a third wheel host of SmackDown. Yay. No. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for AEW Dynamite. They just did some, like, go-home stuff for the Forbidden Door that's happening on Sunday. And they did have some information about some other things like the Owen Hart tournament stuff with the men and women. So there was that. All that good stuff. But thanks for joining us tonight for the AEW Dynamite. We'll be back again on Friday for WWE SmackDown. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.